All right, got the first one in. Like I said, make sure you tuck it. You can use your little, if you've got like a plastic one, probably better, but you can use something to kind of pry this back and then get in there. And then you just kind of set it in there and line it up in the holes and then start kind of pop it. And then I used my little tool here to kind of just push. This one's probably going to be a pain in the butt on the other side, but I use it to kind of just pry against it like that and pop it. And you'll hear a pop, it'll pop and set in there when those clips pop in. I can already tell that's going to be a lot better because you can see now we've already got a lot less play in that window. So that should keep those things a little quieter, and it looks pretty good. I think I did a pretty good job not like damaging anything. Now I'm going to get this other side popped in and let y'all know what happens. When I'm filming, I hear something rustling through the woods, and there's a freaking pig. A big freaking pig in my yard. So, you know, that's how it is living in the country. I'm gonna go get my gun and yeah. That's crazy. If y'all saw that, that was crazy. We had a little pig, actually a pretty big pig, come and join us. All right, so I got the felt in there. You can see the windows up right now. What I'm gonna do at this point in time is go ahead and like put some WD-40 on everything. As you can tell, it's a little, they work pretty good, but we did have some issues. This inner one is definitely a lot harder. You're gonna have to kind of bend it and keep it a little quieter when it's down. But I did lose 2 of the clips, so I'm gonna have to pry those open and see if I can get those in there, because 2 of the clips here and like here popped off. I'm trying to get it in there. These are not in there as well as they probably should be, especially because you gotta kind of pry it and move everything around and kind of twist it to get them down to fall down into those holes. But all in all, not too bad. Obviously they look pretty good, and they're keeping, you can see there, it's keeping it. Once I get the rest of these, I think there's not a lot of seal there. Once I get the rest of these seals replaced. But I am gonna go ahead and clean them up on the inside, spray everything down that's moving with WD-40, so that'll make the action a little bit smoother. Then I'll go through and do the other side. And then we got lots of cleaning to do to get this thing ready for the car show. So then we'll be doing all that, check all the fluids first, do all the dirty stuff, probably go ahead and check the transmission fluid, brake fluid, coolant, oil, you know, all that good stuff. And then from there, we'll go into actually detailing and cleaning everything up. So, you know, it's not a perfect truck, but it's a work in progress. That's how these project trucks go, but it looks pretty good. All right, got everything wiped, sprayed with WD-40, and went and wiped it down. I'm just gonna button everything back up, and I'll move over to the other side. I actually try to film at least me popping in one side of it so you guys can kind of see what all that entails. I kind of popped them bad boys in. But they're not too bad. I like them. And definitely like right now when the window's down, like there's not very much movement there, so that's good. That'll keep them from rattling as I'm going down the road. And then we'll get in here and replace all these seals and stuff around the door and all that good stuff. But I'll get some video on the other side. All right, I'm gonna start doing this other side. One thing I noticed is like this inner one here, if you look, I had it running in here, so I'm gonna have to go back and redo it. But this inner one here needs to run on the outside of this little quarter window frame, so it needs to run like that and not inside here. So I'll have to go back and fix that on the other one, but not a big deal. But I'm gonna start prying these out. I'll give y'all a little filming on this. You can see this one's kind of rusty on this side, but these door felts are real bad on this one. I'll show you what they look like. You can see there's barely any, it's pretty much just bare metal, and that's what's causing this to rust along here.